This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, Flyman ran.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building. We back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, Down to the Wire 513 special Monday edition.
Hey,
Flyman ran. Good brother, how you feeling?
In the building. It's been a while since it's been minutes we've been here on a Monday.
Monday shit. That
used to be the day we used to do it, didn't it?
We
used
first
to do the
started, yeah, Monday.
When we first started the pod, we used to do the actual pod on Mondays. You know, we had to switch to Wednesdays. Just made more sense for all three of us, you know. But hey, we back here on a Monday evening.
Back to our roots.
Yes.
Never forget where you came from.
A lot to talk about too, man. So hey, numbers going up right now. So everybody hopping on. Thank y'all for hopping on here and kicking it with us. Most of y'all come over Twitter. So shout out y'all. Make sure y'all follow us on Twitter, man. Hit that follow. Make sure y'all share right now. Retweet it. Repost it. Whatever they calling that shit now. X, Twitter. We still calling it Twitter.
We still call it Twitter. We still call it retweets, all that shit.
Retweet that shit. You know, quote it. Let us know, man.
Twitter OGs up here. I seen you celebrate your 15th anniversary the other week.
Man, shit crazy, bro.
Mine was May 9th. So I was like, yeah, it's like
wow.
Sheesh. But yeah, man, let's get right into it, man. Obviously the big story of the day is surprisingly not game 2 of the NBA Finals. Man. The biggest story today was Cailtlin Clark being left off Team USA. I mean, the announcement came down Saturday that Team USA made their roster, and obviously Cailtlin Clark has been left off of it.
Did not make the squad.
What you think? Rightfully, did they make the right decision? Did Team USA make the right decision? Obviously, everybody's in an uproar about it.
I don't understand why people are in an uproar about this. They also didn't. It's an ex MVP that didn't make the squad. Neka, a Blue McKay. I can't pronounce the last name. I'm sorry, ladies. She left out the squad. She didn't make it. So this is not just as other players that are better than Cailtlin Clark that they didn't make the squad either. So I'm talking strictly basketball. They made the right decision. Not saying she's not talented, but every girl that's on the team deserves to be on the team. Every woman on the team is better than her. Like, I don't know where else you want to make this fit at. They all also have played together before. They've been playing together, at the Team USA camps, for longer periods of time than Cailtlin Clark has. So it's just a better fit. So I mean, I don't think it was a snub, honestly.
Yeah, I'm with you. If you've been paying attention to the Team USA basketball, for me, the biggest snub has the biggest argument is Arike Ogunbowale, from the Dallas Wings. She has the biggest snub. She's been in Team USA the past, I'll say about past 6 years, and she has yet to make a Team USA roster. She helped them qualify for gold back in 2020, but she's never made a final roster. And she's been in the program, like I said, for a while now. Cailtlin Clark's she got invited to Team USA this past a few months ago, but she couldn't go because she was playing in the Final Four.
Right.
And basically like you just said, chemistry and everything that makes a difference. If you were going to give her the Christian Laettner treatment and just put her on the team because of her name, which is what all these screaming heads is basically saying is they missed out on a chance of marketing. Okay, you probably did it. There's some truth to that. But
yeah, you're right.
But as people have been saying, she wasn't going to play anyway. She's not starting. She wasn't going to get much playing time until the game is well out of reach. And by then, her fans or people who tuned in to see her, they probably turn the game off by then anyway.
Exactly.
So I have no issue with her being left off Team USA. And granted, she's only 22. This is her first year in the league. She'll make plenty of Team USA's down the road. Just relax.
Yep, I think she has plenty more times to make the team. I think the average age of the team, or I think the youngest girl on this team is like 26. So this is a bit of an older group. And also the average age of the WNBA is like I think 27. So this is a bit of an older group.
Who you taking off?
Group. Yeah, who you take off? That's the thing. I was watching Gilbert Arenas' podcast, and Gilbert said that's a problem. You don't make this list. You put her on there first. No, absolutely not. Like, and then also Stephen A. Smith talking about some. He brought up the old Christian Leonard thing. He's white. She's white. Talking about Cailtlin Clark too. Bro, they have several white girls on this team. They're fine there. They're fine in that department. So they don't need the token white girl. They have several talented white girls that are in the league. Other than Cailtlin Clark as well. So, like you said, they probably missed out on an opportunity to sell more merchandise. Maybe to possibly get more viewers. Like Shannon Sharp made a good point. Her average game in the W, her ticket sales are just average attendance is like 17,000. Other games like 7,000. So yeah, she's probably going to bring more eyes to the game. Like you also said, if she's not playing, they're probably going to be like, where's she at, and turn the channel anyway. So honestly, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because if they put her on the team and then she didn't get minutes, you got her fans also probably would have been going off on social media and mad about why didn't she get minutes.
And this is the point you said off air. I don't want to steal, but you made a point when you talk about Stephen A's argument. It doesn't apply to Team USA when it comes to marketing. Like Team USA doesn't need to market its brand of basketball. Nothing Team USA needs help in the marketing category. This is not helping the WNBA at all.
This is a totally different entity than the WNBA. Let people understand that this is not like the WNBA is not creating this team. Just the same way as Team USA and the men's. The NBA has, I'm sure they probably can have a say so and like, this guy is not going. If they don't want him to go, they can probably voice their opinion. But at the end of the day, they're not making a team. They have a totally different board members and a whole different staff that makes these teams up. A whole different committee. So, their point was more so growing the W. Which, yeah, I guess, this our team has been killing for years, and the league it's been growing for years. It's been growing slowly but surely. It's been growing, but I think Cailtlin is more so an American
sensation
attraction right now. And not saying that this wouldn't have helped her become more international, but she wouldn't have very little opportunity to. And the game is way more physical and international play than it is in the W. Like Andrea and Shanae was saying on First Take, if she can't handle the physicality in the W, how is she going to handle physicality in international play?
She wouldn't. That's why she would. I said that's why she wouldn't. She wouldn't play much. So, and basically, like what you said also offline is, I guarantee there will be more fans to watch the girls who are currently on Team USA than Cailtlin Clark, because they play over there already overseas. Cailtlin Clark has not played yet one game overseas. They know her name, probably know her name. But it's the reason Diana Taurasi or all these girls, while they play in the off season, they go overseas. So I'm guaranteed they have a bigger following overseas in Paris, which is where the team's going to be at, than Cailtlin Clark. Now, if this was in America, okay, you have a point. Maybe like in 2028, if she doesn't make Team USA then when Olympics is Los Angeles, okay, you got me there. It's American. She'll definitely be a draw here in the States, but overseas in Paris, nah.
It's gonna be in LA. Yeah, that's what Shanae said on First Take. Let her debut be in LA when she'll be more established as a WNBA player. Hopefully by that time, and if she's not, then hey, maybe the Cailtlin Clark fad will fade away if she doesn't, become who they want her to become. As far as being that next superstar for the W, that one that kind of pushes the league forward. As far as the actual on the court style of play goes and actual on the court production goes, because I think she actually is helping move the game forward as far as viewership goes. But in the W, she still hasn't made her mark on the court yet, which I think is what it's a bit disrespectful for people to say that she deserves a spot on the team other than some other girls that did make the team, like you mentioned, Enrique, who's averaging 26, you know, I'm very critical of her game because she shoots some very bonehead shots. But hey, she's a great player.
Same shot Cailtlin Clark, but she makes hers.
Yeah. You know, so you got players like that who are in line who also haven't made the team, who hasn't made Team USA yet. Who, you know, you don't see, hate mail going out for them not making it. You know what I'm saying? But cuz you're right, she'll make the next Team USA. You're right, man. You're right.
And my thing, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this too. It's like obviously because Stephen A said it when he's talking about it this morning. He said himself. He said it last week. Asia Wilson is, she's very marketable. There's plenty of ladies on this team who are very marketable. Why not market them? Why market the ladies who's already there then? Why do you have to like have to market them with Cailtlin Clark? Cailtlin Clark on there. Why not focus all this time on Asia Wilson, Sabrina Ionescu, Brianna Stewart? Why not do that?
I mean, I understand what they're saying there because, the league has had a chance to market them for this long, and this is what they've been able to do with it, which is not bad. Not trying to shit on those ladies at all, but Cailtlin Clark has more of a natural following right now.
But I blame that on the media. Not well. Granted, as part of that, it goes to WNBA too. I get that. The part of that goes to WNBA too. But as far as why we aren't talking about, like I said, the Asia Wilson, Sabrina Ionescu, part of that is with the media. And they talked about this morning. They said they talked about it, and it doesn't move the needle or whatever. We know what the media do. Like media forces shit down people's throats where they'll get sick and tired of it.
Facts.
So media can make or break a star. I compared to wrestling. With the big guy like the Roman Reigns, John Cena, just the guys recently. Vince shoved them niggas down our throats for forever.
Hey, especially Roman Reigns, man. They wasn't playing with him. They were like, this is the nigga. Y'all gonna take this nigga.
And either one or two things. And what happened? The fans turned on him, right?
Hey, they turned on that man.
And then what happened? When he turned heel,
they're like, all right, okay.
We
just kind of run into it. Okay. It's gonna work this way. It's gonna work, and it worked. It worked.
Same thing. I think same thing can work with women's basketball. If you push somebody down their throat for so long, fans they gonna tune in to watch them win. You gonna get fans them or watch them lose. Floyd Mayweather, the biggest example. Niggas hated Floyd. They tune in to watch fight to see lose.
Man, that's what they tune in for.
You could do this. Media could do the same thing with these women, man. So that's one thing I hate about, like I said, Stephen A's platform. And I'm glad it was Monica McNutt said that he could have impacted the sport a long time ago if he really wanted to.
That's true, but also like he was right about that. What he said as well. You have to bring. Well, I'm not gonna say he was right because he's not right. They did bring something to talk about before. It wasn't as marketable, maybe as it is now, but there was still some exciting times in the W that wasn't as talked about as I think it should have been.
What happened last year in the All-Star game when Sabrina Ionescu went crazy in 3-point shootout?
Yep, that was talked about a lot. But even like I'm talking about back years ago, like thinking back to when Liz Cambage dropped 53. That was talked about, but not really as much as you would want to talk about, and it kind of came and went, No,
but I'm saying I'm using Sabrina as a point though. Like she went crazy in the 3-point shootout, right?
Yeah.
And then what happened? People talked about it enough where she got invited to the men's 3-point shootout, and we had
Steph. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
Like I said, that just comes down to, like I said, the at the end of the day, the media talk about it. And WNBA, like I said, they had to be better marketing, which now
it's the league's fault too. Yeah, like we always say, the league has to do a better job of getting on channels that people actually watch for sports. Like if you're not on traditionally, sports watch channels, people are not going to be able to find your games as easy. Your viewership is not going to be as high. That's why college is blowing out the ratings over WNBA because their games are on ESPN and ESPN2.
Yep.
CBS, whatever else college are doing. They are on, major networks for basketball, not Ion. So, the league has to fix that problem as well, and I think they will. But, I think they made the right decision here, not putting her on the team. Mm-hmm. Not saying that she is not the main reason why the viewership is going crazy this year, and attendance is going crazy this year. But I think for Team USA, it doesn't equate to what the W needs to do. So, yeah, that's where I'm at.
Let's see. We got Chris here. He says, "I never want to hear any women complain about their salary. They do not care about money. They care more about their ego."
I think he's maybe talking about the smoke between I'm not sure if it's actually smoke, but what the media is saying is smoke between Cailtlin and the other players in the W. Maybe. I kind of feel you there because you do see a lot of women are almost hating on Cailtlin, are more kind of envious of her instead of just trying to piggyback off of her. It's unfortunate that y'all been grinding for these years, and somebody else came along is getting a shine for it. But piggyback off that, use it to your advantage. Of course, as a young black man, I understand we're not going to be the first ones to always get to look. So it's unfortunate, but it's the society we live in still, even in 2024. So understand that and try to capitalize on what you can capitalize on. Control the controllables. This is what I always preach on: control the controllables. I can't control who is watching me for me, but if I'm playing against her and they're watching for her, I'm gonna go out here and show out so they can say, okay, who's that guy? Who's that girl? She balling out.
Facts. But with that being said, like I said, it also comes down to getting more eyes, like where it said, where people getting on better stations where people can watch you. Because at this point, right now, the Indiana Fever aren't going to make the WNBA playoffs. So are we going to set? So like I said, and I said this last week on the show, what's going to happen when Cailtlin Clark is out of the playoff race and hell, not even in the playoffs no more? Are those same fans who are tuning in now? Are they going to stick around?
Good question. Or what happens if she doesn't develop into, like I said, that next star? Are the fans going to stick around? That's why the league needs to do a good job and make sure they market other players. Maybe you can market Cailtlin more. I understand, she has the more following right now, so you want to just push the cash cow, do that. But you got to market other players too. You got to make sure you get the other players that shine too, and more shine right now. You got more dollars coming in. Get them more right now too, to make sure you get eyes on the players that's already been here and have staying power, because you don't know how she's gonna be able to stay in this league. You don't know.
Chris said nope. He said we gone. So, and if you gone, I think that obviously you just put a lot more pressure on Cailtlin.
Yeah, honestly.
So,
Hey, that's fact.
I think it's some truth in that.
Hey, that's fact.
I think Juju is going to be, like we said, like Reese and Clark are the Magic and Bird.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up.
And Juju, yeah,
Juju coming about to take shit over. It's over. Wait till she get in the league. It's over. I wish she can go like next year, man, honestly, but I know she can't. But I'm worried to get there so she can start dominating and start developing at that pace. She already worked out with Phil Handy. Chelsea Gray, this is years ago. I was watching this on YouTube a couple days ago. She was in the gym, probably 2021 in the gym with Chelsea Gray. I was like, oh man, okay, I see how you got the bag.
Mm-hmm.
And they were Phil Handy, and they were Chelsea Gray. Dedication. Can't wait till next season for her, man.
So who's Paige Becker's comp then?
Damn, that's a good question.
I think Paige, because I think Paige gonna make an impact next year when she comes.
Yeah, she definitely is. She definitely is. I don't know.
I think I got one, and I'm not saying she is lazy like it, or she was lazy like it when he first came in the league. I'm gonna go Barkley. Like Barkley, like people. I don't think people realize how good Charles Barkley was.
He was real good.
I'm not saying like Paige was fat and out of shape. Like she's clearly in shape. She clearly, I said, cares about her body and everything.
Philly Barkley wasn't though.
Barkley wasn't. Yeah, and he was still decent.
And he was crazy good. Yeah,
maybe it's a better comparison. Y'all let me know if it's better.
I can't think of comparison as far as the timeline goes. A player in that timeline, because it was really just Bird, Magic, and then Jordan came along.
That's what I'm saying.
Right between there, so it's like.
That's why I knew Barkley was a little bit in there for.
Oh no, man, Clyde Drexler. I don't know.
No, maybe IT. Isaiah
She
Thomas.
ain't little though, man. She not little.
She ain't gotta be little. She a guard.
I'm trying to think of somebody like who she play like. You know, she kind of play like a Clyde kind of. She kind of be going to the rack a little bit. She got smooth jumper too though. Clyde can shoot it a little bit though.
He said, "If Juju was a rookie, do you really believe that she would be off the team?" Yes.
Yes, absolutely. And then you gotta think. I think who brought this? I forget who brought this up. But it's like I forget, maybe it was Gil, maybe it was Steven or one of them. The coach at the time matters too. At the time that Stewie made the team, Gino was the coach. They had like eight UConn girls on the team. That whole culture was already set there. So of course it made sense for her to come on. You know, this is a whole different coach. Like now, if Cailtlin Clark's Iowa coach, I forget her name, if she was the coach of the team, hey, why not pull Cailtlin Clark up? We got plays for her already. This is a whole different system, a whole different coach, whole different set of players. It made no sense logistically. And also for just for her, like, you know, she didn't practice with the team at all. Like, why put her on the team? Like, just unless you just chasing names, which they're not doing.
Yeah, I don't know why Don Staley was getting hate too. Like they need to chill. Like I heard it was some crazy shit to talk about Don Staley. Like he had to say in it or whatever.
Nothing but Cailtlin Clark love.
Right.
Like what? Even when he won, she showed Cailtlin Clark love. What are y'all talking about, man? Yeah, chill on that.
Yeah.
Hey, cuz said Bill Lampier.
No. Damn.
Hey, bro, we can see him.
Damn.
He said Tage Bill Lampier. Hell nah.
But nah, this is no knock or whatever on Cailtlin Clark, man. Like I said, we hope she turns out to be able to live up to the hype and continue to push and grow the WNBA. Hell, right now she's on TV. Well, she's not on TV right now. She's playing right now. So if you got WNBA League Pass, she's on right now. They're down by 10, but she's on right now. So we just want to continue.
He said, okay, I just don't want to hear a woman complaining about their salary every year because it clearly shows they don't want to be or they don't care. Well, I mean, I won't say it doesn't, because this is, like I said, this is a totally different entity than the WNBA. This is not the same league. They don't share bank accounts. So I'm not sure what viewership for this would do for the W. Honestly, like even the last Olympics, the league stops in the middle for the Olympics. I don't think viewership went up when they went back to the W. The viewership for the Olympics was pretty good. And when they went back to the regular teams for the W, viewership didn't follow. So I don't think Cailtlin Clark playing on the team will make viewership follow. I'm sorry. That's just me personally. That's just me. And I'm a Cailtlin Clark fan. I'm a Cailtlin Clark fan. I'm just saying. Help to catch yourself with the dream team. All right. Cool. Yeah. So we just gonna move on.
Yeah.
All right.
Next big headline, big breaking news happened today. Dan Hurley turned down the Los Angeles Lakers jobs, which was a crazy offer. It was reportedly 6 years, $70 million that he turned down. What should Lakers do next? And are you surprised that they turned that down?
It's a great question. What should we do next, man? Am I surprised? First off, I'm gonna say no, man. I've been a big advocate of saying I don't think this is a great job opening at all. If you're being honest, we're not set up great for the present or for the future. Like our present, set roster is a middle of the pack at best Western Conference team. And if we get a good matchup, we could possibly get, to the Western Conference semis, maybe the Western Conference finals, but we're not ever going to win a championship with this roster right now. And we're not set up for the future. We have no future star. Austin Reeves had a chance this year. He showed me, I think he is at best a number 4, possibly on a really good team. You know what I'm saying? Looking at Boston,
he ain't get paid like a number 4.
Looking at Boston, yes, he did. Shit, number 4 on Boston right now. Kristaps Porzingis or Jrue Holiday, they get paid pretty penny right now. So, but yeah, so I mean, I think he made the right decision. I think this was really just a reach for the Lakers. I think this was kind of like, I think Nick Rice said this. I think Gilbert Arenas said this. This reach for the Lakers was just cap. Honestly, I think they wanted to make a good swing, make it appear like they made a good swing at a knockout candidate, which I think Dan Hurley obviously is a knockout candidate. And I think, if we swing at him and we land him, awesome. If we miss him, the fan base will be like, hey, at least we tried. And that's the first thing I said. Hey, we tried. That's the first thing I said after I saw the news. Hey, we tried. Fuck it. And whether that was a fair try or not, or the stage try, who knows? Word on the block is they already know they want to go with JJ. They just wanted to make this swing at a big fish because they knew it would not land. They could easily just settle on JJ. That's what the word on the block is. So that's what I think they'll go next. After this final wraps up, I think they'll go JJ Redick.
Yeah, I think they have no choice but to go JJ Redick at this point. I mean, like I said, it's not too many other candidates out there right now, and they came out today and said they want to have the coach hopefully by the NBA draft, which is 2 weeks away. So.
He said JJ gonna run. Hey, if I'm JJ Redick, man, I'm on the floor laughing like Cuz just said. I'm also thinking, cha-ching, I'm up my asking price now because y'all put me through this. After I was zeroing in, I said this on Wednesday, man. It made no sense. They were zeroing in, or I said this on Friday. They were zeroing in on JJ Redick on Wednesday. Thursday, the news came out of nowhere. Dan Hurley's candidate. Like, where'd that come from first? So that's why I was kind of like, yo, what's really going on here? This whole coaching search has really been a circus, if you ask me. And it makes it even more unattractive of a job, if you ask me personally.
That's the thing. That's and one what does it say about LeBron? And I'm with you. Everything you just said about Hurley. I think the reason he turned it down, we have nothing to build towards the future. Like we said on Wednesday, you're expected to come in and win right now, and realistically you can't with this roster. And I don't see a big time move that you can make that would drastically improve your chances to win a championship this year.
I agree.
So obviously you're stuck at this point, and honestly, I think that was the biggest factor when Dan Hurley making that decision. I just want to clear something up too, because I said on Wednesday I thought that Hurley would turn it down because he didn't want to do that to the kids that he promised he would be there for. But apparently, what I didn't know, if a coach does leave, apparently those kids have 30 days to enter the transfer portal. So they could have left. If Hurley would have left, they had 30 days to get their names in the transfer portal and leave. So they did have an option to leave.
They would have skedaddled.
Yeah. So just want to clear that up there. So I think at the day it's going to be JJ Redick. I said we have no other option at this point. And shit, honestly, me personally, I think we just need to start to rebuild. Because
I've been saying that for a couple of years now, jokingly, but low key, seriously, like, yeah, we should really just go ahead and do it.
The more we keep trying to win with this LeBron AD combo, the further and further we're pushing ourselves down the road.
Yep, just kicking the can down the road, and this ain't a good year to do it because this draft kind of sucks. But I will right now, if I'm Lakers front office, if I'm Rob Pelinka, if I don't have somebody on my staff right now, I'm hiring somebody who is a scouting expert. I need you to go out there and who are you looking at right now in the next 5 years? I need you to go out there and find me the best prospect in the next 5 years. I don't care what year it is. We're going to all plan for that year. We're going to tank and try to get that guy that year. The Lakers haven't done that. We haven't done that in our recent history, bro. Like, we haven't done that since shit. Probably, I don't even tank for Magic. We got Magic because they just gave them to us low key. We haven't really tanked to get a player.
Yeah, Lakers have really never built through the draft in their history.
Yeah, like we tried recently, in the mid 2010s with Lonzo and them. We tried a little thing with B.I. Lonzo, Julius Randle and them. But we just eventually just talked there for LeBron and AD. So
right,
that's been our thing. We just try to just instead of rebuild, we try to just reload. I think it's like you said. I think it's best time for us now to just, like I said, find that gym, that big through Mbiyama, unless we can land him, and, go out there and find the next top 5 player in his age group, and let's grab him.
Or make a move in the league that somebody you see that can be that you see on another team who's floundering that you can go get. Like,
do what OKC did.
Even and Laker fans may get mad at me for saying this, even if that comes at trading AD, who's probably our biggest trade asset at this point. I'd much rather trade AD right now and get younger now and possibly win 2 or 3 years down the road.
Yeah,
and like that, ride with AD and Bron for the next 2 or 3 years.
yeah. But we really just like follow what OKC did and Sam Presti did, and find a sucker who wants to get AD off of our hands. And hey, this our star player really wants to play AD. He really wants to play AD. We will give you anything to get him. And they got a nice young player over there. All right, we're gonna need him up off our hands. We're gonna need that, just like OKC did with SGA. Hey, we're gonna need that. They didn't want to do it. Kawhi said, "All right, I'm going to the Lakers." He's take him. Look at them now. Yeah, MVP candidate. So yeah, I think JJ is the man for the job. But like you said, I think it's best if we go to rebuild. Now you see they offered Dan Hurley 6 years. What do you think they'll offer JJ?
They offered Hurley 6. They're gonna give JJ 4.
The last like 2 coaches I want to say have had 3-year deals. I think Darvingham had 3-year, and so did Frank Vogel, I want to say. They try to entice Hurley with that 6-year deal, but it don't matter. They can easily fire you after 2 years still.
Right.
So I think JJ if he's smart, he would try to get a 5-year deal. If he's smart.
And honestly, like you said, at this point, hey, I'm asking, what y'all just did with Hurley, try to get Hurley. I'm asking.
I want that, but less money. But I want that because he ain't got the Hurley pool yet because he ain't really won shit. He ain't never won shit. Honestly, he never coached. But I want that. You give me 6 years, bro. Give me 6 years. You ain't gotta match that. 70 million or 80 million. I'm gonna offer them. But give me that 6 years, bro. I want commitment.
And if you're any team in the Big East, I know you're like, fuck. We gotta deal with Hurley. Yeah.
He's back. Some are saying this is a win for Hurley. He said, because Woj dropped this Woj bomb. If there's a war outside right now, Woj and Shams are at war right now. We brought this up on Friday. They're at war, of course. Woj is tweeting JJ. It's basically a shoe in right now. Woj came out of nowhere. Nah, man, Hurley was the main guy anyway. So it's a war outside right now. Woj is apparently really cool with the Hurleys. That's why he got this little inside scoop. Also, I think Hurley probably got a little bit more money from UConn. So I think everybody won here. Woj got a nice hot scoop. Hurley got more money. UConn kept the guy.
Which is crazy because Woj and JJ work in the same company.
Yeah. Yep. And also the Lakers probably won here too because they probably really didn't. They probably really wanted Hurley, but like probably we can't get this guy. We're gonna throw some money at him. He's gonna say no, obviously. Then we're gonna be able to hire the guy we really wanted to hire anyway. We see him and LeBron are just so giggly all together. Let's go ahead and get JJ Redick.
I want to know what else all Hurley. I mean, other than the 6 years for 70 million. I want to know what else they promised Hurley or talked about.
Yeah, I mean, with his buyout only being like 1.3 or 1.5, whatever, however cheap it is, right? A house, some cars,
and then also from a roster standpoint, what did you entice him with? Oh, you get to coach LeBron.
Probably you get full control. You get full control. If you do a year here and you say get rid of AD and LeBron, we'll trade both of them motherfuckers. All right.
Yeah. So hopefully one day Hurley can come out and just talk about, and we can revisit this. What did the Lakers ultimately offer you, and why did you turn it down? So, but Lakers still on the hunt for a coach. You're a UConn fan celebrating Storrs, Connecticut. You got a chance to make history and three-peat. Something that hasn't been done since UCLA.
Yeah,
back in the Lou Cinder days, Bill Walton days.
Yeah, man. R.I.P.
Down to the Wire 513. Appreciate everybody tapping in with us as always. Down to the Wire 513. Give us a follow on everything. Down to the Wire 513, or just Google us, as I always say. With all this news we just got done talking about, believe it or not, there was an NBA Finals game last night.
There was.
Boston Celtics took a 2-0 lead over the Dallas Mavericks last night. Drew Holiday went crazy. He must have watched the pod on Wednesday because I most definitely called him out, say he wasn't gonna shoot out, be hot again from the field.
Facts.
That nigga damn near shut my ass up last night anyway. Went crazy.
It's facts. If you watching right now, do what Cuz just said. Like, subscribe, and share. Shout out you, Cuz.
Love you, Cuz. Is this series over?
Yeah. I mean, of course, I picked Boston in 6 anyway. It might go 5. It might be a gentleman's sweep here if they continue to play the way they're playing, and if Dallas continue to play the way they're playing. Dallas looks like a one-man show. It looks like Luka Doncic versus the world out here. Kyrie Irving is averaging 14 points right now in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? Like, what's going on? He's being shut down. That's what's going on. He's being shut down. Jaylen Brown's also doing a great job guarding Luka. I mentioned it on Friday. He's picking him up full court. I think I mentioned Friday. Picking him up full court. We're also making some impact plays on offense. Last night, Luka had 8 turnovers. Kyrie is just not shooting the ball great from the field. And also, Dallas role players are not coming to play. Derek Lively Jr. looks like he's deer in the headlights. Like he may be too young for the moment. He's the youngest player to play in finals history. So maybe that's, come to show. coming through now.
Them lights is bright.
Yeah, them lights is bright out there. Porzingis is out there clipping. And he's like, oh, shit, I got to guard on perimeter now? Like, yeah, bro. Like, this nigga can shoot. You got PJ Washington not playing great. Derrick Jones Jr. not playing great. And again, where's Timmy Hardaway Jr.? Like, can we get some Timmy Jr. minutes? He gonna be able to shoot some and knock down some open threes. They're missing wide open threes. They're missing.
That's what last night came. That's what last night came down. Starting 5 for Dallas, everybody scoring double figures. They got 0 production from the bench point. They got 0 production from the bench. And at this point, and that's where I got called Jason Kidd, because we gave him, before the series started, we gave him credit saying between him and Joe Mazzulla, Kidd was the one to make the adjustments quicker. I felt like Mazzulla was a guy who likes to be stuck in his ways. But this game 2, Tim Hardaway played garbage minutes in game 1 because that was a blowout. But in game 2, he got another DNP. I'm sure we're not the only ones asking where's Tim Hardaway Jr. at. So I think he needs to come out and address it, saying something, he's not healthy or he doesn't like how he's practicing something. But the fact that if you don't play Tim Hardaway Jr. moving from here on out, then
like I said, you're missing threes, and he's one of your better 3-point shooters. I don't understand why you're not playing him. And then, like I mentioned off air, they have very, very, very little ball movement. The only time they move the ball is when Luka passes it for a shot. So it's and we mentioned this years and years and years on the pod. You can't really. I'm surprised they made it this far playing that style, because they were hitting open threes when they made it this far. Kind of the same way Houston was doing it when James Harden played this kind of style of offense, where he's just dribble, pick and roll. I'll pass it when it's time for you to shoot the ball. So yeah, we praise it when it works because guys can hit shots when they're open, but at the same time, it's hard to get in a rhythm where you're not getting the ball. You're not being able to, for some guys at least, hard to get a rhythm where you're not being able to touch the ball as much. You're not being able to, get other touches other than just having uptown shoot. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what it came down. Yeah, and ultimately, that's what it comes down to. Like I said, with Dallas just not having enough. Granted, I picked them foolishly. Not foolishly. I picked them because I just ain't saying Boston. I'm being 100 with you, but I did say Boston was the deeper team, and it's coming to show. All the moves they made, to get the Kristaps Porzingis, the Drew Holidays, like those are they're showing their it's paying off right now. I said PJ Washington has never played in the playoffs before.
Yeah, this is her playoff run.
I said you just said Derek Lively is the youngest player who ever played in the NBA Finals, so life might be bright for him.
Yeah,
Boston is just more experienced team last night. But granted, Dallas still had a chance to win last night. They was in the game the whole time.
In the game the whole time, because Boston is still not playing great basketball. We've been mentioning it all playoffs, and they're coming in through in the finals again. They have still not played a complete game yet. Even game 1, they just hit a lot of threes. I think Tatum still hasn't showed up yet. Even though last night he had triple-double, He's showing his growth with him passing the ball. So I give him that. He's showing his growth to being able to make plays for his teammates. Pass down double teams. And I always say that the defense is actually trying to stop him. They're not letting him go one-on-one. Like they're letting Jaylen Brown go one-on-one. So it is easier when you got just one player to beat than when you beat one player, you got two guys coming at you, which is what Tatum is dealing with. But he's doing a great job finding open guys. But still, he's missing easy shots, missing layups, missing easy bunny jumpers that he usually makes.
Very inefficient.
So he's not playing great. Porzingis didn't play really good. I mean, he played okay yesterday. He didn't play great. Drew Holiday hit a lot of paint. He had a lot of paint points yesterday, but he's not playing, lights out either. They're just playing good team ball, honestly. And defensively, they're just smothering the Mavs.
Which is why they're
Brad Stevens, honestly.
Yeah, which is why this is why it may be an overlook, but but Boston's been the number 2 defensive team in the league.
Yeah.
What reason? It's the reason they ran away in the East early on. So
yeah, Boston can play their C+ game and still beat you, especially if you don't play your A+ game and you're the Mavs. Now, if they're playing Nuggets, they probably can't play C+ and beat the Nuggets.
Right.
But they can play C+ and beat the Mavs, and the Mavs are playing D. They're right now getting the Mavs like a D, maybe C-, the way they're playing basketball right now. Like Kyrie is not looking like the Kyrie last round.
I was just about to ask that. Now, is this, if you are a Dallas fan, is this just Kyrie has to play better and will win, or is Kyrie has to play better and XYZ else has to happen too?
Yeah, it's not just Kyrie. Kyrie has to play better, and they also have to hit open threes if they're going to continue to play this style of basketball. And I think they may have to speed the pace up a little bit, man, because they like to play, Luka off the ball up the court, after made baskets on the other end. And they really, when they get the head court offense, it's really Luka making a shot, or like I say, he's passing the ball for a shot. Because Kyrie he is not having success in half court offense against Boston at all. The guys that have guard him are just bigger than him, and they're not faster than him, but they're just as quick, and they're longer than him, so they can get to the spots a little bit late and still block a shot or still contest a shot good enough to make him miss it. So while he's amazing, he's also 6'2", and also he's getting cooked on defense. Oh my God, he is getting cooked on defense, guys. Like getting cooked. Help side defense, one-on-one defense, he's getting cooked. I'm sorry. That's exactly why I didn't want him on Lakers. He's small. He's sensational. He's sensational on offense. Sensational player. Last round he put more effort on defense. This round I don't know if he's tired or if he's just losing it because he's in Boston and the crowd's getting to him. What, he's getting cooked on defense, guys. Absolutely cooked.
Yeah. You're not saying that Boston built their team to stop the Mavs, but this is just a bad matchup for Dallas.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it, everything you said with Kyrie being, I said, undersized, on both ends of the court, it's just a bad matchup. And I know I picked Dallas in 7. But if I'm being 100 with myself, there's really not much else they can.
And what's crazy too is the Boston has cut off what Dallas did to get here, which is lobs and corner threes. They ain't even been able to attempt more than I think 6 corner threes in the whole series, bro. They didn't even get corner threes up or lobs. They have 2 lobs the whole series. Boston has shut off what they do well, which is corner threes and lobs. They're not getting any corner threes or lobs. So without that, you have Luka just playing 1 on 3.5 at all times.
And honestly, I thought that was about to work last night. That first half was like, oh shit, this was Dallas's game, the win last night. Especially the way they started.
Yeah,
the lack of that, like I said, the lack of production from the bench, though, I think that's what ultimately
killed him. Maxi Kleber, man, I'm a Maxi Kleber fan, but he ain't 100%. So if you got him out there, man, put Timmy out there.
Man,
give me some Timmy minutes, man. I sound like a big Timmy Hardaway Jr. fan. I'm a fan of him, but I'm just saying, man, I want y'all to win, Dallas. So do something different, bro. Please.
Adjustment, something. You have a show, you got to have a better show in Game 3 on Wednesday in front of the home fans. Got to.
Yeah, I see Luka going for 50. I'm gonna put that out there. They're gonna lose though, but he going.
I'm about to say 50 with a 50. That still might not be enough.
50 burger, man. They gonna probably still lose.
He might have a Jordan go for 63, still lose.
Because that man is sensational, the best player in the series. He can cook too. I'll put that. He can cook some defense too, but I don't care because he Luka Doncic. I don't care.
Damn. So we'll see. We'll see if they make the adjustment, man. Game 3 is Wednesday, 8:30 ABC, which we will not be on this Wednesday. We're not on the same. We don't want to be on the same time as the game. So moving the show back. Yeah, we're moving the show back a day this week. We'll be on Thursday at 8:30. So make sure you tap in, like, subscribe, share. Like Cuz said, hit that notification bell on YouTube. Make sure y'all never miss anytime we go live. Make sure y'all tune in Thursday too. Not only are we recapping Game 3, we have another eulogy we have to give. Last week, I gave a eulogy to Deontay Wilder's boxing career. We have another eulogy we have to give this Thursday. This one provided by Doc, who's not on right now, but Doc is giving a eulogy to one and only Adrian Broner and his career.
Cincinnati's on, man. He one of the cities, man. Hard day.
Yeah. So y'all do not want to miss that 8:30 this Thursday. Appreciate everybody tapping in with us as always, man. This has been Down to the Wire 513. Y'all haven't done by now, man. Make sure you follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. IG, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all that good stuff, man.
All that.
So for the good brother, Flyman Rand, Josh Evans, T-Turn Blend, it's been Down to the Wire 513. We'll catch y'all this Thursday. Enjoy the game on Wednesday night. Till then, we out.